Well, it looks like the brain deads are making their way further and further out. Further and further from their little hovels in the town. And just making stuff difficult for everyone else. Now, if you've got half a brain, why would you throw a bottle onto the road for someone else to run over? Well, we're back doing a bit. We had some really nice days here last week, but now it's got pretty damn cold, so I'm going to have to cut just a few pieces of wood to keep us going overnight. I was going to do it earlier, but because of the crack in my sternum still, it's still there, the hairline fracture. It hasn't healed yet. I decided to go and get a battery chainsaw to save me from pulling on the cord too much with our stills. Stills are usually notoriously a little hard to start, and it does put a lot of strain on your chest and on your arms trying to get them going. So I thought I'll go down and grab a Ryobi. But what happened was I was under the impression that they went on the normal Ryobi 1 batteries, which they don't. So I had to go back down and buy a battery. So we're over here now anyway. I'm just going to give it a bit of a crack, give you a look to see how it goes. I haven't started it yet, so I'm really flying blind here. Okay, that's the battery there. Certainly a decent size, 36 volt, 4 amp hour lithium battery. So we've got that fully charged now. So it should, or it's supposed to go for about half an hour to 40 minutes cutting. So we just slip that in there like that. Take the cover off. Let's just see if we can get a start. So if you're wondering what I'm thinking about the little Ryobi battery chainsaw, I started off absolutely hating it. I found it was more like a toy, but then I sort of sat down and thought, well, okay, maybe you should use it for what it's intended for. It's not meant to cut like trailer loads and truckloads of wood on one battery, but the battery's lasting me about half an hour now, so I'm getting a nice little bit cut. It has got plenty of power, but the one thing that I needed to get used to was the fact that it only revs fairly slowly, but when you start cutting wood, it doesn't rev any faster, it just keeps revving at that one speed, and it has, you know, a heap of power. I can actually cut wood with this faster than I can cut it with a Stihl MS170. So to cut small amounts of wood, to cut limbs off fences, off roads, wherever, or out of your garden, absolutely beautiful. I love it. I've done a complete 360-degree turn on my opinion of it, and I think I'll be using it quite a bit from now on. Okay, I think we've got one out over here. Didn't notice it until just a minute ago. I thought it was the little black bull that I've got up here. It's actually a larger one with a, it's a steer with a white face. Okay, let's get him back in. Come on. Come on, here. Come on. See if we can entice him with a bit of bread. Yeah, this might work, maybe. Come on, here. Hey. Maybe I'll have to get up behind him. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here. Couldn't possibly go where I want him to go. Maybe he'll just go up that fence line over there. Hopefully through the gate. Of course he wouldn't do that. Yes, he has. Excellent. Go on. Go on. Shh. Get in. Well, that worked out pretty good. Wasn't too bad at all. Go. Come on. It's a bit wet in here, but there's a nice bit of green grass growing, so we're better off not wasting it. We'll let them have a feed on it for a couple of hours and then we'll put them back.